Hey everyone, welcome back. So today is Tuesday, so this is the second video for today. The first video was on deep dive on Annie, Spirit 3D merging with Gryphon. So that should be out now. This one will just going to follow it. So on this one, I want to talk to you guys about Goldman Sachs doing over-the-counter trades with crypto. Talk about also Mawson reporting their Q4 report and fiscal year 2021 report, quarterly results report. And then we also have some other news that we want to cover. But first, we're going to get into the miners. See how they did today. It's been a pretty good day. Bitcoin was over 43,000 as well. We're having adoption in the space, which is good, which is going to drive, obviously, Bitcoin price. And then we'll take a look at Bitcoin, see how it's doing as well. Get into the news, get into Mawson and everything else. So as always, not financial advice. You know the drill. I'm invested in the following companies and coins. And let's take a look at the miners here really quick. So Annie Sphere 3D was up today 5.24% to $2.01. It has been having a pretty good, although slow driven rally going to the upside here. We can see it in the last 6 days. We've been in the green on the chart. Argo was up today 6.79% to 89 cents. So it's having a pretty good rally here going up as well. Bitcoin is obviously going up. So this is obviously fueling the fire for all of these miners here as well to go up higher. Right now, Bitfarms is up 2.74% to $3.75. Cleanspark was up 6.4% to $12.64. We can see a nice drive up, a little decline, basically taking profits, another drive up, taking profits, drive up, taking profits, drive up again. So pretty good moves by Cleanspark here. They've obviously reported well for their Q4 report as well. So that's driving that stock up. Cores is down actually today 2.62% to $8.91. Digihost was up nicely today, 12.259% to $3.13. It has been going up also in the last 5-6 days, which is driven by Bitcoin obviously going up in price as well. DMG was up 0.26% on the day to 46 cents, almost 47 cents. Hive was up 5.7. It broke past the $2 mark again to $2.04 on the day. And Hut 8 was up 3.16% to $5.87. And then we got Iris Energy was up 8.24% to $14.17. They've been on a downtrend here for the last couple of days. Hopefully they can break that trend, but going forward, they are seeming to bounce off of the 50-day moving average here. We'll see how this progresses going forward, obviously as Bitcoin is continuing to go up. Mara was up 6.55% on the day to $29.44. Mawson was up 6.95% to $4.46. It has had a nice rally as well, going up the past couple of days here. We'll see if they can continue. It is now battling with the 50-day moving average as well. And finally, we got Riot here. Riot has been going up for the past 6 days as well. It is up 5.76% to $20.75, and it should continue going up. RSI doesn't look too bad on the, what are we looking at, the 1-day chart here. So we should be okay going forward. We'll see how this all plays out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin's doing right now. And Bitcoin is at 42,381. And it has come down a little bit. Obviously, we peaked a little bit here. But this was today. Yeah. Oh, that was actually yesterday, the 21st. We peaked at about 43,380 or so. And then we came close to that again today at 43,253 roughly. But we've come back down. RSI has come back down on the 1-hour chart, which is also good. It gives us more room to run. We did this prior here, where we came down, ran back up. We're coming back down. We're going to be possibly running more to the upside here. Our next resistance is at 44,730, 750, somewhere around there. We'll see if we can maintain that. The 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average are getting close to each other. We may see a cross here happen in the next couple of days. We'll see how this also plays out. Ethereum was up today as well. It is now at $2,973. It has been trading sideways here for the past couple hours a little bit. It's a little bit down right now. RSI is going down, which is good as well. Gives us more room to run. I think we'll be fine there as well. Looking at the Bitcoin hash rate here. Let me reload this page to make sure we're getting the most recent one. It is at 215 million exahash right now. Not exahash, ehash, or 215 exahash on the chart. We have kind of leveled off a little bit here. We'll have to see, obviously, once more miners get installed. Some of the older miners might be getting uninstalled, but we should see that continue going back up here in the coming months, I believe. All right, so we're looking good there as well. So let's take a look at the first story here, which is Bitcoin is hovering about 43,000. And what's actually moving it? So Bitcoin hovers at 43,000 on Wall Street open amid growing fever over Terra's 3 billion BTC buy-in. So a major new BTC acquisition for Terra's new US dollar stablecoin is getting commentators and the market excited. So the Bitcoin BTC showed sign of wanting higher levels still on March 22nd as Wall Street trading saw a return above 43,000. Here's what they had to say about it. So in Twitter Spaces conversation with infamous Bitcoin pundit UD Wertheimer, Do Kwon, co-founder of blockchain protocol Terra, revealed that he planned to back his new TerraUSD stablecoin with BTC in addition to Terra's Luna token. Here's a quote: "Haven't been following up with the exact numbers because transactions, we generally do this over OTC, but the current clip that we have to buy Bitcoin, I'm guessing it's Bitcoin, is about 3 billion and will add to that," he told Wertheimer about Terra's BTC acquisition plan. So they're obviously buying a lot of Bitcoin, which is driving the price up. But out of that 3 billion, most of it we haven't bought yet. So did they buy only 25% of it? 20% we don't know, but they still obviously have a ways to go. So those comments set the market alight as word spread, as slews eyed 125 million in Tether USDT, seemingly tied to Terra already on the move. So this is obviously a big purchase. So 3 billion purchase would equate to around 69,850 BTC at current prices. That would make Terra a larger Bitcoin holder than any corporate investor except MicroStrategy with its 125,000 BTC stash. Data from monitoring resource Bitcoin Treasury reveals. Going down here, we can see the reacting. Meanwhile, Luke Martin, host of WAGMI podcast, argued that Terra's was a narrative worth paying attention to. A BTC narrative worth paying attention to, he said 3 days ago. Stable Quan shares plans to buy 3 billion BTC as reserve asset in UDI's Twitter space. Tweets: "I said more than I shoulda. Traders noticed the first 125 million has been moved already." And we can see here, if Bitcoin can sustain those levels, it seems to me that we're getting a period of some relief rallies across markets. Would be good. Cointelegraph contributor Michael Van D. Pope concluded. So we're seeing obviously this adoption and more people are buying into it. We got a story on Goldman Sachs getting into it as well here, which we'll cover here shortly. And let's see what else was there. So game plan updated. So 100,000 I think is the check mark here. Here we are at 38.2K. Note how the sentiment flipped bullish at resistance. Now both scenarios should show the pullback. Red scenario would be another retest of the breakout and HNS downside target only if support fails here. So we can see here on the chart what he's kind of alluding to as far as what might happen. Game plan update, basically 100K. Check mark following green projection, respecting ascending trendline support, respecting potential bear flag support. So red projection only if breakout below bear flag. This chart makes it easy for you to stay patient, right? So stay patient with it. We don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's possibly gonna happen. As adoption grows, so will the price of Bitcoin obviously is gonna grow as well. And then we have a story from NFL. So the NFL granted teams limited permission to seek blockchain sponsorships, although bans on cryptocurrency promotions and fan tokens remain in place. So fan tokens could be, like ERC20 tokens, NFTs, things like that for fans. The permission, which are subject to the NFL's approval, exclude stadium signage. Restrictions remain in place for cryptocurrency and fan tokens. The league's decision also comes after a recent federal lobbying push related to blockchain. So obviously there's some lobbying going on federally as well. And this is all, things that are going to obviously drive the price up as we continue to have adoption of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's only going to fuel the fire for those cryptocurrencies to go up in price. So this is a good sign for me. And then we have a story from Goldman Sachs that cryptocurrency trading higher. Goldman Sachs makes OTC crypto trade first of its kind. And we got to scroll quite a ways down to get to the nitty-gritty of it. But in other cryptocurrency news, Goldman Sachs executed its first over-the-counter cryptocurrency transaction, marking a significant step towards possible wider adoption among major Wall Street banks. Right? Adoption, this is what we're looking for. Galaxy Digital Holdings, which is not MicroStrategy, it's the other guy. Can't think of his name right now. I know it's Michael. Galaxy Digital Holdings, a global provider of blockchain and crypto financial services, said Monday it traded Bitcoin-linked instrument called a non-deliverable option (NDO) with Goldman Sachs Group Inc. The OTC trade, which refers to a private dealing between two parties without a middleman, is a significant step in the development of cryptocurrency trading. Major Wall Street firms have been hesitant to fully embrace crypto, but Goldman's trade with Galaxy may signal a maturation of the digital asset. So adoption is happening, whether it's in the banking sector and private sector with NFL, other coins buying basically BTC to have a stable coin backed by BTC and other coins as well. So it's exciting. We got a lot of stuff going on. So there's, I think, a lot of potential to go up basically over time. I'm going to say potential. I don't continue saying potential, but you get the point. There's a lot of stuff going on. So let's take a look at Mawson Infrastructure on their quarterly results. So Mawson Infrastructure Group announced record fiscal year 2021 revenue of $43.9 million, up 886%, record gross profit of $34 million, up 2,526%, and record non-GAAP EBITDA of $17.9 million. So obviously a great job by them to growing that. They've been growing kind of slowly, but they're getting there. So here's some highlights from this. So upgraded to exahash targets, 4 exahash by Q3 of 2022, 5.5 exahash by early Q1 of 2023. So there are, right now I have them at, I think it's 1.3 exahash, something like that. So they're going to be going basically 5x within a year, close to that, 4.5x, 5x from where they are right now. They do have 808 self-mined Bitcoin produced in fiscal year 2021. They have a new 100 megawatt facility in Pennsylvania, USA that's signed for. 100 megawatt expansion at Georgia, USA facility commenced. And in early 2022, 100 megawatt hosting customer agreement executed, and 20 million debt facility secured with Celsius Mining LLC. They also have first revenues from Mawson's co-location business. So there's some good things going there. So Q4 2021 financial and business highlights: revenue of $19.6 million compared to $10.6 million in Q3, so up 79%. So nice growth, obviously. Bitcoin price did go down, obviously, in Q4 while it was going up in Q3. It could have been obviously higher if price stayed the same. Gross profit was up $16 million compared to $8.4 million in Q3, up 89%. So obviously nice growth there as well. Non-GAAP EBITDA of $10 million compared to $3.3 million in Q3 2021, up 203%. So that's good as well. So the record 8.3 exahash online reached on the 22nd of December. They're quite a bit higher right now. Stage 2 of 100 megawatt expansion at Georgia Bitcoin mining facility is ongoing. First Australian Bitcoin mining facility operational in partnership with Quinbrook Infrastructure Partners. And they purchased an additional 4,000 latest generation ASIC Bitcoin miners. I'm not sure where that came from. I didn't see the release on that. I might have missed it. So I have to look for that one to update my numbers. And let me see here. Mawson joins the Bitcoin Mining Council. And then full year 2021 financials and business highlights. So full year record revenue of $43.9 million compared to $44.4 million in 2020, up 886%, which is huge growth, obviously. Bitcoin did go up at that last year, so compared to where it was in 2020. So that's obviously going to make a huge difference as well. Full year record gross profit of $34.0 million compared to $1.3 million in 2020. So that was up 2,526%. And let me see, what else do they have here? So over 33,000 new ASIC Bitcoin miners added in fiscal year 2021 to fleet of over 40,000 as of 31st of December 2021. And let's see if there's anything else here. There it is. So 2022 strategic focus. And so they want to expand existing Bitcoin mining operations from the expected end of March online hash rate of 1.5 exahash. So like I said, I have them at 1.3 right now, so it looks like they're going to be at 1.5. We'll wait to update that until we get the results from them for the production update for this month. To our target of 4 exahash by Q3 of 2022, and to our target of 5.5 exahash by early Q1 2023. And I think that was it here. So if we look at their, oh boy, I wonder if you guys can see that very well. Probably not. Let me zoom this in. There we go. So let's take a look at their statement of operations. So cryptocurrency mining revenue, 38.4 million total for the year, compared to 4.4. And let me see, co-location was up 852,000 compared to nothing the year prior. Other revenue, not sure what that is from. Sale of cryptocurrency mining equipment. So they sold some of their mining equipment for 2.1 million. Other revenue was 2.4. Excuse me. My throat is starting to get dry. I may have to take a sip of water here. Let's see what else we have here. Cost of revenues excluding depreciation was 9.9 million. So that is about, what is that? 10 million. So that's almost 30% or so. Right around there, right around the 26% or so. Gross profit was 33, which is pretty good. Let's see if there's share-based payments. Share-based payments, 22.5 million. I'm not sure what this is, LO2A write-off. Selling general and administrative, wow, 16 million. So that was quite a bit. And what else was there? All in all, net loss per share was 8 cents loss compared to a 71-cent loss the year prior. So obviously a good increase in that, a lot smaller loss overall. It'd be nice to see them go positive on this year. And weighted average number of shares outstanding as of the end of the year was 56 million.3. So not bad. So obviously great job by them growing. They need to continue to grow, obviously, as all the other miners are growing. What is it? Mara is looking to be at 22, I think, at the end of the year or something like that. So if they're going to be only at 5 or something like that, they obviously have to grow quite a bit. And it's hard to grow, obviously, because you got to get the infrastructure in place. You have to have the miners in place, get those installed, electrical hookup, everything. So obviously it takes a while. But they can get there, I think. Let's take a look at what the numbers I had for them, and I think we'll call it a day. Okay, so for Mawson, I was off by a bit. I was off by 9.94%. I had them at 17.6 million for the quarter. They reported 19.6 million on the quarter, right? What did they report here? Operations. Oh, they didn't put it on here, but they reported 19.6 million basically for the quarter. I was off by 9.9, so almost 10%, higher than what I wanted to be, but that was basically because I was using Bitcoin price, averaged it out over the 3 months of October, November, December. Now I'm tracking it by month, which should be a lot more accurate going forward. So that gives us obviously an updated price on them as far as what they should have for the 3 prior quarters and then this quarter as well. I have them currently at 1.3 exahash right now with approximately 13,650 miners being installed. We do have about 32,000 miners in total that I've written down here. So I got to find out where the other 4,000 that they purchased are at when those are coming in. And currently I have them at, for what they're making the past 3 quarters and then this quarter, I have them at about $12.05. So that's 75% net income from gross revenue using price to earnings multiple of 20. Current stock price is 446. Market cap is at 307 million. I think if we look at it, if we calculated how much they have as far as miners go, I think they're going to be pretty close to that market cap already. So I think just in equipment and in miners, their market cap they're way undervalued in my opinion right now at 446. Even if we use the 50% net income from gross revenue, they'd be at 803. So they're still way undervalued in my opinion. But they have been going up in price recently, which is good to see as well. The one thing that I always keep saying is that the miners, obviously the ones that are growing the fastest, are getting most of the love from the investors, and that's where people are usually pumping their money into them. So like Mara, Riot, some of the other guys as well, those guys that are growing, not 1x, 2x, 1x a quarter, but they're growing 2, 3x exahash per quarter. Those guys are seeing price earnings multiples that are comparable to the 20, and they're getting a little bit of a premium, I think, because of the hash rate that they are gaining towards the end. So my advice to all the miners is if you're going to be growing, you got to grow fast. Unfortunately, because that's the space that you're in, there's a lot of competition in it. But I do think that they are undervalued based on what I'm seeing here as far as the stock prices, where it's at, what they're actually going to be mining this quarter, and going forward as well, all those miners coming in place, they are way undervalued in my opinion. So let me know what you guys thought of the numbers. As always, leave a comment down below. Spreadsheet is available to my Patreon members as always. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a great night.